Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today's lesson is a remake of Tripoly. And I've always struggled a little bit with Tripoly, and then I figured I could do it in a grid, and I did a lesson on a grid. And then just recently, Maria did a little video on kitchen table tangles, and it just enlightened me so much that I thought I needed to share what I learned about Tripoly. So we're going to take, oh, and these are a few samples of Tripoly that I did. It's very free form, and so I'm going to do it on a white, and then I'm also going to do it on a black so you can see both of those. And I'm just going to use my apprentice pen. It's an 05, but it has the plastic nib. And you can get the PNs, the plastic nibs pens here at inkadoodles.com, and I love those also. But let's start out with, in the center of our tile, just a triangle. And I would almost, unlike Maria, it's very not sharp. They're kind of rounded edges, and we'll zoom in a little bit on that so you can see. So it's got more of a rounded edge. So candy corn, or it's just a very free form triangle. And then we're going to go and do the next one, and it's going to echo or aura right down the edge, and then come out with a right angle, and then go back up to the point. And that's how I do it. Maria does it just a little bit different. She goes aura, which that was the key to me, then the right angle, then she lifts her pen and comes back up and brings it down. But I find that I can do that whole stroke all in one. And you notice that I'm rotating my tile as I do, and I'm making sure that that aura is, they're very close, that space is as close as I can get it. Now I'm ready to do my last one, so I'm going to come all the way over and then up and put in my last one there. And I think I might have been off the camera a little bit, so we'll try again. So now I want to add more. I'm just going to aura that side, then do my right angle, come out, and make a triangle. I just have to make sure that I make a triangle. That almost looked like a little chocolate kiss. It's got that little tip on the end of it. Come down, right angle, and then up. And I'm not concerned with the size or really the shape, only that I make sure that I keep it in a triangle so that it has three sides. And I like them a little larger so that I can put a fragment of a tangle inside of each one of these. But you can see how easy that is. Just echoing the side, then coming out with your right angle, and then going back up. Here we're going to come down all the way over and back up and make my triangle. And I just keep filling in. I use filled in on my tile, and I can just keep going until this is completely filled in. Always remembering just to echo the side, then come down with the right angle out, then back up and tip off. Echo down, over, and back up. Beautiful variations. None of the rectangles or triangles, not rectangles, are going to be the same size. They're going to be all different sizes. And you really just don't have any idea where it's going to end up. And that's the beauty of Zentangle. Maria is a brilliant artist, and this just made Tripoly so much easier for me to do. And now you could fill in the centers of these with something, or you can shade it. I sometimes just like to go back and not even fill in anything. I'm just going to put a little heavy graphite on those edges. And then fill in. So that I've got this little gray triangle in there. And it's gradated out. So this is the darker, so I'll put a dark line of graphite with my pencil. Then take my blending stump and blend those out, leaving yourself a little white in the center. You don't want to go all the way to the center. You want to leave a little white. And that's the shading. Now let's switch gears and let's go on to a black. And I zoomed out a little bit, and I'm going to be using a jelly roll by Sakura, also a white jelly roll. Sometimes jelly rolls don't like to draw very well, so I have to clean off the tip. And I'm just going to draw my triangle. Echo. Aura or echo. As a Zentangler, we would call it aura. Zentangle teacher. My last triangle. Going to go in there. And there I've got my 3. Then I'm going to start another one just off the end of that one. And you notice they don't particularly have straight sides, but they do have 3. And with the white, isn't that on the black, isn't that stunning? Go all the way over and make that one. There's no rule how many segments you have to have. You just want to remember that you echo that side. I thank Maria for this tutorial, making my Tripoly so much prettier. And then you can come back and you can, and we can shade this. And I'm just using a white pencil to shade. My favorite though, and darn it, I don't have it right here, is a general charcoal pencil, because then I can just blend it out. Let's see if I can find my, and here's my general charcoal pencil, and I'm just going to put a little, and I like the looks of it a little bit better. See if I can color over that one. Not so much. And then blend it out. It is just fun to shade with that charcoal on the white. You can clean your shading stumps with an emery board. Great way to keep them clean so that you can keep from blending those or mixing the graphite, and it just is a nice way of blending. But there we have Tripoly revisited. A great way. I've done somewhere, I've colored the background on the white. Just a beautiful way to do this tangle. I can't thank Marie enough for her great tutorial. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And support from this channel comes by shopping at inkadoodles.com. Thanks again. Have a great day.